Well, still got the Tourette's Truckers trailer. Yeah, my truck issue is actually resolved, but boy did it take a while. Rusty has actually got a grooming appointment and more on this episode of
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and super fuzzy studio audience. Yep, that's Rusty, the soon-to-be groomed meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, today is Monday night, the 9th. I know it's been almost a week, and I'm sorry, but I've been a little busy. What do you think? When last we spoke, yeah, I was on my way to Wisconsin. I had picked up the lignite in Glen Rock, Wyoming, after having to run through the house and do some of the banking stuff. And I got that delivered Thursday midday. Took the trailer over to North American Trailer in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, where I was going to have the left door replaced. Well, first going to see if they could fix it, which they weren't able to do, so they had to replace the door. Not as bad as I thought, so that was able to work out. Luckily, I got an account with those guys, so I didn't have to pay them right away. I can push it off for about 30 days. That's helpful. And, of course, if you remember my last video, I had that damn mill light on again. So I had to go to the Freightliner in Eau Claire. It used to be River Estates. They also had the one in Roberts, Wisconsin. Well, now it's owned by Premier Truck Group, which is, I guess, technically Penske. So I got there first thing, 7 o'clock when they opened, because I dropped the trailer off Thursday afternoon and then went over and dropped off the truck Friday morning, 7 o'clock, and was there all day. And when I say all day, I mean all frickin' day. It was over 12 hours before I got the truck back that night. They didn't actually replace any knock sensors or anything. They said they're actually still okay. It's just they weren't putting out the right percentages they're supposed to put out. So they had the damn thing regenning pretty much most of the day. I'd say banging on like 10 hours, using up all my fuel, using up all my def. But they finally got it to the right spot, so the lights went out. I had them do an oil change and everything because I hadn't done that on this truck yet. It was really due for one. So I had them do all that. Then ran over, picked up the trailer Friday night, and then I had that serial load booked to get me back to Cheyenne, picking up Saturday, delivered Sunday night, and that's what we did. And of course, it was back to the bank again today, because now we had to finalize everything. I had to do the wire transfer to get the money to Tony, Tourette's Trucker, for the trailer that he kindly let me start pulling around, even though I hadn't paid him yet. What a guy. And so we got all that stuff handled. And then I had booked more loads. I booked, there's no lignite this week, so I had to do scramble, and I did find there's a Sheil Sports. Some of you may know that place. They have a warehouse in Sidney, Nebraska. Picked up there, delivering in Billings, Montana tomorrow morning. And then that sets me up to not be too far away from the kitty litter in Colony, Wyoming. Gonna do that and run it down to New Braunfels, Texas. Makes me a little leery because that was the load where the trailer took a giant crap on me and all fell apart. Ugh. Yeah, so we're going to be doing that exact same run, kitty litter from Colony, Wyoming down to New Braunfels, Texas. I pick it up Tuesday after I deliver in Billings, Tuesday afternoon, but it doesn't deliver till Saturday morning in New Braunfels, so I have plenty of time to make that run. So I started looking up, seeing where I could get Rusty groomed along the way, and yeah, Rapid City, no appointments available. And I was looking at the map, I'm going, last time when I went down there, Austin, Texas is a nightmare. I really didn't want to have to go through that again. Fort Worth is bad enough. Then you got Oklahoma City, so I looked if I just drop down through Hot Springs, South Dakota, and then go straight to Ogallala, Nebraska, and just keep going south from there. It's all small highways. It's actually a lot less miles, by about 60, 70 miles. Yeah, it might take me a little bit longer, but I got all week to do that, and I found a PetSmart in Abilene, Texas. So Rusty's got an appointment for Abilene, Texas for Friday morning. That'll be perfect. And then I deliver Saturday morning at 5:15 a.m. in New Braunfels, and I don't have anything booked past that yet. I'm going to try to maybe make it back up to Minnesota and do the cereal again, because that cereal load is one of my better paying loads, so we're aiming for that. So he is so past time to be groomed. I know he's gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. Yeah, so after I delivered at Walmart last night in Cheyenne, went home, and then I just wasn't sleeping too good, so I was up like at 5:30 this morning. Took advantage, went down. I had bought some LED lights for the trailer because I was too used to having my lights in my trailer, and Tourette's Trucker's trailer did not have lights in it, but I figured I could wire something up, so I ordered some off Amazon. So here they are right here. These are Capetronics LED interior light bar for car, home, truck, blah, blah, blah. I'll show you one. Alright, this is what it looks like. A nice little thin and long LED light bar. See all the LEDs in there? Lots of LEDs, baby. They even give you some double-sided tape to stick them up with. They also give you clips. I'm probably going to use the clips. I looked in the trailer again this morning to see what's going to be the best way to put them up. They have the cross beams that go across for the roof, which are kind of shaped like a wide U or something. So I can use the clips and screw those up and put them down at just a little bit of an angle to aim into the trailer so nicely and light it up. They have an on-off switch, but I'm not going to use that. We're going to hardwire it in. I'm going to run it off the wire that goes to the license plate light. I'm going to snake that up. There's a little hole that I can snake it up to inside the frame of the trailer, and I'm going to put a switch on it down by the license plate. I used to have a switch on the lights for my old trailer, but FedEx managed to smash the crap out of that for me. So then I just hardwired it so they were always on. Now I'm going to put a switch back in on this so I can turn them off. But yeah, got 4 of these. 4 of these were only 20 bucks off Amazon. If they work, great. If they don't, they were only 20 bucks. So I went to Menards this morning since I was up early, and I had to meet them at the bank at 9 while I was up at 5:30. And I had to get some wire. And oh my God, is copper wire expensive? I got a 100-foot roll. It's the 14 gauge with, they call it 14-2. 14 gauge with a 2, so you have a hot and a ground. And whatever. But still, there's actually a third one I'm not going to use. But that was 60 bucks for a 100-foot roll of that. Oh my God. Unfortunately, after going to the bank this morning and finalizing the wire transfer for Tourette's Trucker and all that, so I could pay him off, since he was so nice to let me use the trailer right away, wanted to get him paid off as quick as possible. Didn't have time to try to wire that up. Had to go pick up a load that I'd booked in Sydney, like I say, going up to Billings, Montana. And then, and of course, there's a seal on that, plus the kitty litter after that. Well, then I'd have to crawl over the kitty litter, and there's going to be a seal on that one. So I don't know when I'm going to be able to wire this up. When I get down to Colony and they're taking too long making me wait, I might try to start working on it. I've got everything with me now, so I can work on that. Like I say, I'm just too used to having lights inside the trailer. When I had to get in there on Thursday after dropping off the lignite and sweep it out, I'm like, I can't see a damn thing in here. I'm too used to having my nice lights up in the trailer. So we'll see how these little babies do. So of course, when I wire these lights up and everything, I'll take plenty of video for for those of you following along and who might want to do this to your own trailer, because it's great having lights in there. So I'll do that. And I'm sorry I didn't have any video of the new door, because they took so long at that Freightliner, over 12 hours that day. By the time I got to the trailer, it was dark. So I'll put some video up of the new door in the next video. And when I can get to my lights, we'll have that in an upcoming video. And of course, probably in the next one, we're going to show the before and after lovely groomed Rusty. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Yeah, just a quick update, let you know what's going on. We're still cruising with Tony Tourette's Trucker's trailer. We've done the banking stuff, all is well. We're just waiting to finalize some stuff. And, of course, get him nice and purty. What do you think? Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like and comment and share and all that good stuff. Thumbs up. Yada, yada. There's Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter X, Clutch Trucker 5 on TikTok. I haven't put stuff up there for a while. I'm sorry. I'll get back to that soon, hopefully. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. So, this is where my uncle lives? Yes, sir. For the last 35 years of his wonderfully astonishing life. Wow, you kind of snuck up on me there. I am very, very sneaky, sir. Alright, he was super excited to see me pull out the camera and the light and all that. Because that means, oh yeah, he's getting bacon strips. He's getting bacon strips, right, Rusty? Alright, Senor Spaz. There you go, there you go. Alright, all over it. As I always say, like white on rice, like hair on a gorilla, Rusty enjoying his bacon strip bounty. Oh, he's a happy dog. And he's going to look so much better in just a few days from now, right, Rusty? Oh, yes, it's a beautiful thing. All right. Did you get it all?